found a guitar pick. I need that for my act. Okay, all right. Oh gosh, you guys Cubs fans or what? What's going on? You guys watch that game or?
Sports.
No. Okay. All right.
Sports.
I like footage.
Or like Northwest.
I'm not gonna tell these jokes then. Okay. All right. Let's skip these. We'll set these aside. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like sports, but I love baseball. I'm like in this minority of people who didn't have a dad, right? I'm like, I'll be my own dad and take myself to baseball games, right? Late in life baseball fans. That's what you do when you don't have a dad. Yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming that's what everyone else does. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out still. I don't know. It's like, I'm pretty sure like all of you guys have seen my act pretty much recently, right? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. Have you all heard my Walmart story? Like, I should just pick up maybe where I was last week, right? Did you hear my Walmart story last week?
No, I wasn't here last week.
No. Okay, I'll just give you a quick rundown about it. How about it? Because it continued today, so I'm going to say, yeah, okay. What happened was I went into Walmart up north and I bought a coconut water, or tried to, for $2.37, which it was marked at. The tag said $2.37. I brought it to the self-check machine where it rang up as $5. That's a difference, right? So I went to the self-check machine attendant and I was like, hey, you know, I just got this coconut water. It was $2.37 at the tag, but at the machine it says $5. And she responded by saying, I can't do anything. I have to stay here, right? And then she walked away from me, right? The opposite, to go help someone else who had a problem, right? And I'm just like, whoa. It literally took me 2 minutes to realize what I just stood there like befuddled, like, you know, while all these other people are like waiting to use the machines, you know, and I'm just like, what happened? All right. So I go back over to her and I'm like, can you get someone else to maybe help me out here? Because like, you know, I'm like, I told you, you should fix it, right? You know? And she went over and she like hit a button hard, like, fine! Like that button had a picture of her mom on it saying like, if you would have married John, you would be working at Walmart. And she's like, I know! So like I'm standing there for 4 minutes after she hits this button, right? And nothing is happening. And I can see like the customer service manager down at the end of the aisle is like having a flirtatious conversation with one of the other cashiers, right? Who's way out of his league. And that's hard to say because you're at Walmart. You're all out of each other's league, I think, right? We're all going to fail upwards, I think. Is that what's going on? And I'm just like, hey, I couldn't get help down there. Can you help me? And he's like, sure, what's up? And then we walk over and I show him the coconut water. It was $2.37. And I came over to the self-check machine and I scanned it. And it says $5. And you can tell it's different, you know? And he's like, okay, all right, let me fix it. But he didn't know what he was doing on the self-check machine. So he was literally just ringing in the coconut water. There was like 6 waters on there. There was $21 worth of coconut water. I'm like, I don't need that much coconut water. I need 1 coconut water for $2.37. And he's taking so long that I was just like, I mean, can you take me to another register? Because the self-check machines are different. I don't get it, right? You know, can you please just maybe take me to another register? And he's like, I'm trying to help you out. And I'm like, well, okay. You know, it was really weird, the attitude that I got. And I'm like, maybe I'm impatient. I don't know. I'll wait. I mean, but no, I'm not impatient. I waited a long time here. And this is all about my time at this moment right now, where I'm just like, my time is precious. I think my time is so precious, too. Don't fucking take my time. I'm telling you guys this personally. Like, don't do that to me. Okay, anyway. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't need the coconut water. You can keep it. And then he was just like, do you want to buy the coconut water, or are you trying to prove a point? And I was just like, yeah, I want to prove a point now! So I didn't buy the coconut water, right? And, I really wanted it too. Like, I was so into the coconut water at the time too. Right, yeah, so like I was going to leave. I was like, no, but then I saw another customer service manager and I walked down and I was like, hey, I don't know if like this guy is like the main manager or like if maybe I can make a complaint to him, about him to you, right? You know, I'm just like, you know, trying to progress this, right? And she's just like, I just got back from lunch. And I was like, I got a bigger point to prove now, right? So I went to my car, I had items in my car with the receipt from Walmart. So I went in, and I don't know if you waited to return stuff at Walmart. It takes a long time, right? I am tripling down on my time that is so precious right now to return this at Walmart and prove a point. So I stand in line, and I get to the customer service lady, and she's like, is there anything wrong with these items? I'm like, no, I need them. She's like, really confused, and she's like, why are you returning them? I'm like, I'm proving a point, right? And she's just like, okay. Because I think that she's just doing her job. Okay. That's the best thing she could have done at that time, right? Like, she could have been like, what kind of point are you trying to prove? And I'm like, let's talk!
This is great advice, too. Okay.
But she was just like, okay, all right. And I'm like, cool. So, like, I return the items, and I go to leave, and the guy checking the things, like, can I check your receipt? And I was like, what, for my cash? You don't own that! It's the same amount. I dropped a penny. You want to charge me for that? Get the hell out of my way. And I go out. And I sit in my car, and I call the customer service hotline.
Yes.
And I spend 10 more minutes on the phone. I quintupled my time right there, right? I'm spending way more time. I had a lovely conversation with a woman named Bernice on the phone, right? She thought I was nice. She thought I was funny, right? She's like, I'm going to get this information to the right people. And I'm like, yeah, all right. And then I left, right? And like, that was nice and all. A few days later, I get a call back from Walmart, right? Like, I don't know what happened. Can you tell me? And I'm like, well, sure. I go into your store and I go to buy a coconut water. And the coconut water is marked at $2.37. So I go to buy it, but it rings up at $5. Right, so I started to tell her a story. She's like, that's kind of crazy, right? And I'm like, I know. Yeah. She's like, here, I'm going to give you a $20 voucher. You come in and get it, right? And I'm like, all right, that's nice. Because I stop in there frequently because my girlfriend works down the road and I'm about to pick her up. So let me stop in and get it. And I went to do that. And I told the guy when I walked in, I'm like, hey, I'm here to get something from the manager. And he's like, okay, let me call her. And where he was standing was right by the coconut water. And the coconut water was still priced wrong! So there's only one left. And I was like, why do you think there's only one left? Because you're selling them at the wrong price. And I want you to give me this one. She's like, okay. So I got a coconut water and a $20 voucher and I left. And that was fine, right? Except for I went to the other Walmart today to try and use my $20 voucher. And I was buying, yeah, I know. It's like, I go from coconut water, what's my next purchase, right? Obviously, duct tape, right? Right, I'm going to buy a...
Coconut water would probably be my first thing.
I bought duct tape that was marked at $3.97, right? I go to the register, it rings up over $6. It's almost $7. And I'm like, hey.
This is how
I went to a person this time, right? I went to a person. I was like, all right, hey, it's $3.97 is what it says, right? And she's just like, all right. And it's like her mom's on the button too. And she's just like standing there, like looking. And I'm just like, she didn't tell me she hit the button. I'm just like, are you going to, like, are we just waiting for it to change its own price? Are we waiting for inflation to catch up? I don't know what was going on, but I was just like, what's going on? And then a manager walked by. He's like, hey, yeah, come here. Like, can you? And she's like, all right. And I walked her to the back of the store where the duct tape was. Right? Because you know what she said? She's like, okay, I'll go back and try and find it. And I'm like, no, I'll go with you. Make sure you do. Right? You'll try and find it? No, you are going to find it with my assistance, right? I was the one walking like I was on the clock. She was taking a leisurely stroll, right? I'll get there. No, come on, man. I'm already out a lot of time here. So it was just stocked wrong. It was stocked wrong. So she fixes it, puts the other thing in the right place, and she's like, oh, I don't know where this one goes, sets it on the shelf and starts to walk away. And I was like, wait, please, no, don't do that! Because that's why I'm wasting all of my time, because all this stuff is stuffed in the wrong place, and you're just going to go ahead and put it there? And she's like, well, I put it in the highest priced place. Oh, that makes it okay, right? Now, I'm really petty, and I know that I am. Like, right? I mean, for dollars, like, you know, like, I will spend a lot of time I've spent a lot of time in Walmart. I left. I spent another 10 minutes on the phone with the customer service at Walmart. I was like, listen to this. Like, and she's like, I can't believe this, you know? And what's funny is, like, through my phone number, they had notes about, like, the previous call. And I was like, oh, yeah, let's follow up about that. The coconut water was still wrong. Okay, so I get a call from the other manager today. They did it a lot faster. They're like, oh, that is weird. Oh, yeah, because I forgot to tell you this. I'm really petty, and when I was at the register waiting 4 minutes, I decided I was going to record a video of how this whole thing went down. Right? Yeah. So I have a Walmart manager being like, oh, I'll just put that there. And I'm like, please don't do that. This is what's taking all of my time. And she's like, no, what's it? Right? So I was like, and I get to the front of the store, and I was like pleading with her and telling her why I didn't want her to do it, you know? I'm like, please don't do that because someone's going to waste a lot of their time. And she's just like, I put it in the highest place. I put it in the highest place. I put it in the highest priced place. I'm like, is that the right place? I put it in the highest price place, right? I'm like, this is outrageous, and I've been recording this the whole time, and her reaction to that was, get out of the store! I'm not helping you! Get out of the store! She literally tried to kick me out. I stood there, and I was like, no, we're going to get this duct tape for $3.97. And the other manager came over and rang me up for duct tape for $3.97. And then I left and made a phone call, and then now I'm getting a $25 gift card from that Walmart. So. Oh, also, I'm about to go on the road. I'm not going to be here for a couple weeks. Spending a lot of time on the road. I'm going to do a bunch of shows, yeah. And if you, I print out these stickers. You guys maybe know some of my jokes or not. But the baby on board signs, when I see them on the road, really are irritating to me because it's like, that's your problem in your car. You know, you need to drive safely, right? And then I get cut off by someone with a baby on board sticker. I'm like, whoa, that's 2 ways I know you're not pulling out properly. Yeah. So to fight the baby on board signs, I printed out some pull out properly stickers. And yeah, if you want to support me on my trip or whatever, just donate something, I'll give you a sticker, and that would be super cool. If not, I'll sell you my soul some other way. I'm Nathan Russell. Thank you guys so much.